at the park before I start my class tonight. I'm really grateful to found that what I have really passionate about in my life, my career. I just can't believe that I'm always so excited that I could go and teach. So tonight I'm having a Pilates class and a restorative yoga class. So I like challenging move, and I also like to just let go everything and just stretch and relax into this space. The space is always here. We never lose it. We're just too focusing on the thoughts that popping up. So that's a in human dimension. We've been trained as a person. So this rooted very deeply. So I would say even you know who you are, being the space, I guarantee you still get the test of that get dragged into your drama, yeah? Dragged into your thinking mind, your thoughts. And that's the stories not knocking the door. And if you really sit with those feelings, try not run away from it. So I actually have this tendency of running away. That's why I guess sometimes I'm so excited and addicted to my work. You know, this is a form of addiction as well. And I observe that my parents are also very, you know, work orientated. They don't know how to connect deeply with each other and with us when we were young. Even now, we found it hard. I found it hard to connect with my kids deeply and my husband. So, you know what? It's okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, how are you? Whatever you observe about yourself, who you think you are, there's no need to fight your program because this program is formulated when we were young, and the more we want to change it. Yeah, I'm very good. I'm going to teach soon in about 20 minutes, and I'm just next to the gym that I'm teaching. Just having a little fresh time in the park before I start my work tonight. Anyway, long story short is whatever you observe about your story, you tell yourself. Yeah, I'm from Taiwan, but I'm living in Melbourne. So, and I'm teaching yoga and Pilates. I love what I'm doing. I'm sharing my awakening experience as a person, you know, from my character I'm sharing. You know, the more we observe ourselves, we will see the so-called dark side, shadow of in our program that we want to get rid of. Yeah, everybody like to only see the positive and the bright side of yourself. Yeah, but those shadow bits is really carry very important information to invite you to be curious about yourself. All right, Gold Coast. I just actually visited early this month, last just my holidays, Christmas time. So I was there anyway. So you just observe yourself and bring awareness to it. That's all. Thank you. Oh, well, all good. You know what? English is just a tool that we communicate with each other, and the language is always limited. But our heart, our heart, you don't need words to express love. Yeah. sometimes just being silenced together, knowing that we are whole already. This is very important information, my friends. If you're willing to open to yourself each present moment and feel, stop seeking outside, stop seeking outside from outer world. You're willing to sit down with yourself and be with yourself, open to your feelings and feel. Feel the feelings that you once suppressed when you were little, and this take work, take your discipline to decide I'm not going to run away from my feelings anymore. Yeah. And I still find it hard sometimes when I want to run away and just go to work or watch YouTube, scroll down the screen. I'm still doing all those things, but the more I'm become more and more aware of what am I doing, because I'm observing myself a little bit closely, and I love myself. Even I run away, even I, repeat the same program I don't want to repeat. Yeah, and that's okay. So where did I learn my English? Well, Asian. I grew up in Taiwan, and I learned at school, and then as soon as I start to be present and decide, stop taking notes of what teacher, those primary school I used to go to a lot of primary school in Taiwan after the normal school. And I remember one day I was copying the teacher's notes about English, right? I just keep copying. And I decided to stop. And just at that present moment, I decided to focus in class and just learn on the spot. So I quit taking notes. I quit postponing my learning. So you just be present, and then you focusing on whatever you want to learn. So I think being present is such an important skill, that your focus is just here and now, and that's really critical. Otherwise, you are look very study hard, but you are always postponing your learning. So when I realized I don't need to copy the notes again, I don't need to do that. I just focus now and learn now. So that's how I start to improve my English gradually. And I also went overseas. I went to US to study my master for a couple of years, but that's all secondary. Not until I truly found my passions, teaching yoga and Pilates and reformer, and sharing the truths I have learned over the years of seeking answers from outside, I start to feel so alive and so full. So diploma is one thing, Of course, I got my diplomas and degrees, master degree. But the more important thing is to find something burns you, really feel life, excited. Okay. I wish you all the best, and just keep open to yourself, be curious about yourself, and that's take baby step, never give up. That's what since I found my love about teaching, I let go of my kids. I allow them to I allow them to take their time to grow and find what they want. Yeah. Have a great, 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 great night. I will talk to you. See you soon. Bye. Bye bye. Lots of love. I'm going to play these hearts with my students. These, remember I shared yesterday how to make these little hearts, and it has a message. You see that tail? That when I pull that tail down, there's a messaging in it. And this yellow one has the message of you are stronger than you think. Yeah? So everybody, you are stronger than you think, and I wish you all the best. I'm going to share with my student all the different colors with different hearts, with different message, and you can do the same thing. Check out my video yesterday that I teach you how to make these. All right. Have a great night. Bye.